The Space Journey Adventure, traveling to distant planets and galaxies. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a boy named Alex. Alex was a curious and smart boy who loved to look at the stars every night. He would lie on the grass in his backyard and wonder about the bright, shining stars and the huge, mysterious planets in the sky. He often dreamed of traveling to space, visiting faraway planets, and seeing the wonders of the universe. One day, something incredible happened. Alex received a mysterious letter in the mail. The letter had no name on it, but it was addressed to him. He opened it quickly and found a shiny, silver ticket inside. The ticket said, "Welcome to the Space Journey Adventure. Get ready to explore distant planets and galaxies." Alex couldn't believe his eyes. He ran to show the ticket to his best friend, Emma. Emma was just as curious and excited as Alex. She loved to learn about space, too. Together, they decided to go on this amazing adventure, the mysterious spacecraft. The next day, Alex and Emma went to the address written on the ticket. They arrived at a hidden spaceport, far away from the town. There, they saw a huge, shiny spacecraft waiting for them. The spacecraft looked like nothing they had ever seen before. It was silver and blue, with bright lights all around it. The door of the spacecraft opened, and a friendly robot came out to greet them. "Hello, Alex and Emma. My name is Robo, and I will be your guide on this space journey adventure. Are you ready to explore the universe?" Alex and Emma nodded excitedly. They followed Robo into the spacecraft, where they saw all kinds of buttons, screens, and gadgets. The seats were soft and comfortable, and the windows were big, showing the clear blue sky outside. "Please take your seats," said Robo. "We are about to take off." Alex and Emma sat down and fastened their seat belts. Their hearts were beating fast with excitement. Robo pressed a few buttons, and the spacecraft started to shake gently. Then, with a loud whoosh, the spacecraft lifted off the ground and soared into the sky. As they flew higher and higher, Alex and Emma looked out the windows. They saw the clouds getting smaller and the sky getting darker. Soon, they were above the Earth, and they could see the entire planet below them. It looked like a big blue ball with green and brown spots. Entering outer space, the spacecraft continued to fly higher until they were in outer space. The stars outside were brighter than ever, and they could see planets of different colors and sizes. Alex and Emma were amazed by the beauty of space. "Look at that planet," said Emma, pointing to a big red planet. "Is that Mars?" "Yes, it is," said Robo. "Mars is one of the planets in our solar system. But we are not stopping there today. We are going to explore planets and galaxies far beyond our solar system." Alex and Emma couldn't wait to see more. The spacecraft zoomed past Mars and continued to travel through space. They passed by Jupiter, the biggest planet in the solar system, with its colorful stripes and giant storm. They also saw Saturn with its beautiful rings made of ice and rocks. As they traveled further, they left the solar system and entered the vast, unknown part of the universe. The stars were brighter, and the planets were more mysterious. Robo told them about each star and planet they passed, explaining their names, colors, and sizes. A strange signal. After many hours of traveling, Robo received a strange signal on the spacecraft's computer. The signal was coming from a distant galaxy, far away from where they were. Robo looked at the screen and said, "This is very unusual. The signal is a message, but I can't understand it. It seems to be coming from a planet we have never visited before." Alex and Emma were curious. "Can we go to that planet?" asked Alex. Robo thought for a moment and then said, "Yes, we can. But we must be careful. We don't know what we will find there. It could be a new friend or something more dangerous." Alex and Emma agreed to go, even though they were a little nervous. Robo changed the direction of the spacecraft and headed towards the mysterious planet. As they got closer, they saw that the planet was dark and had strange, glowing lights all over it. The lights were blue, green, and purple, and they flickered like the lights on a Christmas tree. The planet looked very different from the ones they had seen before. Robo landed the spacecraft gently on the surface of the planet. The ground was soft and covered with a strange, sparkly dust. There were tall, twisting trees with glowing leaves and strange creatures that moved quickly in the shadows. "Stay close to me," said Robo. "We need to find out where that signal is coming from." Alex and Emma followed Robo as they walked through the strange forest. The air was cool and smelled like fresh flowers. The glowing trees made soft, humming sounds as the wind blew through them. Meeting the mysterious beings. After walking for a while, they reached a clearing in the forest. In the middle of the clearing, they saw a group of strange beings. The beings were tall and slim, with big, bright eyes and long, thin arms. They were glowing with the same blue, green, and purple lights that they had seen from the spacecraft. The beings seemed friendly and waved at Alex, Emma, and Robo as they approached. Robo translated their language and said, "They are welcoming us to their planet. They are the ones who sent the signal. They want to show us something special." The beings led them to a large, glowing cave. Inside the cave, there was a huge crystal that shone with all the colors of the rainbow. The crystal was floating in the air, and it seemed to be humming with a soft, peaceful sound. "This crystal is the heart of our planet," explained Robo. "It gives life to everything here. The beings want us to see it because they believe it has a message for us." Alex and Emma looked at the crystal in wonder. As they got closer, they felt a warm, gentle energy coming from it. The crystal began to glow brighter and brighter until it filled the entire cave with light. Suddenly, the crystal showed them a vision of the universe. They saw distant galaxies, stars being born, and planets filled with life. The crystal seemed to be telling them that the universe was full of wonders and that they were a part of something much bigger than they had ever imagined. A new mission. As Alex, Emma, and Robo left the glowing cave, they felt a deep sense of wonder. The vision from the crystal had shown them that the universe was far more vast and mysterious than they could have ever imagined. But they knew their adventure was not over. The beings from the mysterious planet led them back to their spacecraft, where they received an urgent message from the crystal. "The crystal has given us a new mission," said Robo, reading the message on the spacecraft's computer. "It wants us to explore 3 special planets in distant galaxies. Each planet has a secret that could help bring peace and understanding to the universe." Alex and Emma were excited, but also a little nervous. They didn't know what challenges awaited them on these new planets. But they were ready to continue their journey. "Let's do it," said Alex, feeling brave. "We'll explore those planets and uncover their secrets." Robo nodded and set the coordinates for the first planet. The spacecraft lifted off from the mysterious planet and zoomed through space at incredible speed, heading towards a new galaxy. Planet 1, the land of endless water. After a long journey through the stars, the spacecraft arrived at the first planet. From space, the planet looked like a giant blue marble. It was covered entirely in water, with no land in sight. "This is the land of endless water," said Robo. "The crystal says there is something special hidden beneath the waves." The spacecraft landed gently on the surface of the water, floating like a boat. Robo activated the underwater mode, and the spacecraft slowly sank beneath the surface. As they descended, Alex and Emma gazed out the windows in awe. The water was crystal clear, and they could see schools of colorful fish swimming by. After a while, they reached the ocean floor. There, they saw a beautiful underwater city made of coral and glowing shells. The buildings were tall and elegant, and the streets were filled with strange, fish-like creatures. These creatures had fins, scales, and large, friendly eyes. The leader of the underwater city swam up to the spacecraft and waved. Robo opened the door, and the leader invited them to explore the city. As they swam through the city, the leader told them about the secret of the land of endless water. "Our planet is peaceful and beautiful, but we are facing a great challenge," the leader said. "The ocean currents are changing, and our city is in danger of being swept away. We need your help to restore balance to our world." Alex and Emma wanted to help, but they didn't know how. Robo suggested they visit the Great Ocean Temple, where the currents were controlled. The leader agreed and led them to a tall, ancient structure made of glowing blue stones. Inside the temple, they found a giant, magical pearl that controlled the ocean currents. But the pearl was cracked and its light was fading. "We need to fix the pearl," said Robo. "If we do, the currents will return to normal and the city will be safe." Alex and Emma worked together with Robo and the underwater creatures to repair the pearl. They used special tools and materials from the spacecraft, and after many hours of hard work, the pearl was whole again. It began to glow brightly, filling the temple with light. As the pearl's light spread, the ocean currents slowly returned to normal. The underwater city was safe once more, and the leader thanked Alex, Emma, and Robo for their help. "We couldn't have done it without you," said the leader. "You have saved our world." Planet 2, the Forest of Singing Trees. After saying goodbye to their new friends in the land of endless water, the spacecraft continued its journey to the second planet. This planet was covered in lush, green forests that stretched as far as the eye could see. "This is the Forest of Singing Trees," said Robo. "The crystal says there is a special song hidden in the forest that has the power to bring peace to the universe." The spacecraft landed in a small clearing surrounded by tall trees with silver leaves. As soon as they stepped outside, Alex and Emma heard a beautiful melody. The trees were singing, their leaves rustling in harmony with the wind. They followed the sound deeper into the forest, where the trees grew taller and the song grew louder. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers, and the ground was soft with moss. After walking for a while, they came to a large tree in the center of the forest. This tree was different from the others. It was larger, older, and its leaves shone with a golden light. The tree was singing a melody that was both beautiful and sad. "The crystal says this is the heart tree," said Robo. "Its song is the key to peace, but the tree is lonely and has lost its joy. We need to help it find happiness again." Alex and Emma wanted to help, but they didn't know what to do. They sat under the tree and listened to its song. As they listened, they began to understand the tree's sadness. The heart tree had been alone for many years, and it missed the company of other trees. "We need to find a way to bring the other trees closer to the heart tree," said Emma. "Maybe then it will be happy again." Robo suggested they use a special device from the spacecraft to communicate with the other trees. The device could send the heart tree's song to the rest of the forest, calling the trees to come closer. Alex, Emma, and Robo worked together to set up the device. When they activated it, the heart tree's song was sent out to the entire forest. Slowly, the other trees began to move closer, their roots shifting through the earth. As the trees gathered around the heart tree, its song changed. It became brighter, happier, and full of life. The trees swayed together, creating a beautiful symphony that filled the forest with joy. The heart tree was no longer lonely, and its song had the power to bring peace to the entire universe. Alex, Emma, and Robo knew they had accomplished something truly special. Planet 3, the Mountain of Light. With the heart tree's song echoing in their hearts, Alex, Emma, and Robo continued their journey to the third and final planet. This planet was different from the others. It was a dark, rocky world with towering mountains and deep valleys. "This is the Mountain of Light," said Robo. "The crystal says there is a powerful light at the top of the mountain that can guide lost travelers and bring hope to those in darkness. The spacecraft landed at the base of the mountain, and they looked up at its steep, rocky slopes. The mountain was tall and covered in shadows, but at the very top, they could see a faint, glowing light. "We need to climb to the top," said Alex. "That light could help so many people who are lost or afraid." The climb was difficult. The path was steep, and the rocks were sharp. The air grew colder as they ascended, and the wind howled around them. But Alex, Emma, and Robo were determined to reach the top. As they climbed higher, they encountered creatures that lived on the mountain. These creatures were small and covered in fur, with bright, shining eyes. They were friendly and offered to guide them along the safest path. The journey took many hours, and they faced many challenges along the way. There were narrow ledges, deep chasms, and strong winds that tried to push them back. But they kept going, helping each other and staying strong. Finally, they reached the top of the mountain. There, they found the source of the light, a huge, glowing crystal, similar to the one they had seen in the cave on the first planet. The crystal was surrounded by a circle of ancient stones, each carved with symbols of hope and courage. "The crystal's light is strong," said Robo, "but it needs to be shared with the universe. We need to activate the ancient stones to spread the light to every corner of the galaxy." Alex, Emma, and Robo worked together to activate the stones. They used the knowledge they had gained from their previous adventures, and with each stone they activated, the light grew brighter. When the final stone was activated, the light from the crystal burst forth like a beacon, shining across the entire planet and beyond. The light was warm and comforting, and it filled Alex and Emma with a sense of hope and peace. The return home. With the mountain of light shining brightly, Alex, Emma, and Robo knew their mission was complete. They had explored distant planets, uncovered their secrets, and helped bring peace and hope to the universe. As they made their way back to the spacecraft, they looked back at the glowing crystal one last time. They felt proud of what they had accomplished, and they knew they would never forget their incredible journey. The spacecraft lifted off from the mountain and began its journey back to Earth. As they traveled through space, they passed by the planets they had visited, each one now filled with new life, joy, and light. When they finally returned to their small town, Alex and Emma were filled with a deep sense of gratitude. They had seen the wonders of the universe, made new friends, and helped bring peace to distant worlds. They knew that their adventure had changed them forever, and they couldn't wait to share their story with others. As they looked up at the night sky, they felt a special connection to the stars, knowing that they were part of something much bigger than themselves. The end. And so, Alex and Emma's incredible space journey adventure came to an end. But the memories of their journey, the friends they made, and the wonders they saw would stay with them forever. And